Hey YouTube, this is Mr.Vette, and currently I have the Xtrons d788a, and it's an in-dash Android CarPC. I currently have it installed in a C5 Corvette, and so far it's a relatively decent unit. It's a lower cost. It does have all the features you can use for playing music, watching movies, navigation, hooking your phone to, mirroring, all kinds of different functions. This unit is equipped with the 4.1.1 operating system for Android. It runs the Cortex A9 dual-core processor M*786. It has 1 gig of RAM and 16 gigs of ROM. It's a relatively decent unit. Like I said, I've had it for a couple of weeks. I've been trying it out and seeing how it runs, seeing exactly how it operates. It does have its flaws. It tends to work better when it heats up and everything. When you first get into the car when it's cold, sometimes the screen does not retract all the way. Sometimes it takes a minute for the screen to come on. But when it does start working, it actually is a pretty decent unit. It has a 7-inch motorized 1080p video HD touchscreen, so you can move the icons around, or you can actually go from icons to icons pretty easily. It does take a minute to load up some things, but relatively quick to operate. It has 1024 600 HD resolution, multi-touch screen with the movable icons. This titanium bottom LED display. This display right here, you can press the power button and go in between functions, auxiliary, and then you press it again and you go to the radio, and then press it again. You can go to the built-in MP3 player or music player, and then press it again and you can go into your files. Currently I have a 32 gig micro SD card installed in the unit. It tends to load up pretty decent. It does have a TV. I do not have the TV box connected, so I don't pick up anything. And then Bluetooth, of course, you can hook your phone, you can take phone calls. The microphone that's built into the unit is not the best, so phone calls, I have a tendency of hearing individuals tell me that the unit gets scratchy and things from the other end, but you can always add another microphone if you'd like, make it work better or so. I have the microphone installed in my small box right here next to my key. But overall, the unit is pretty decent for the price. It runs about $349 to $370 new if you can find one. You may be able to find one used or so. Other features, it has, let's see, Wi-Fi, so you can connect to your home network or so. You can also tether it to your cell phone if you have an iPhone or so. Let's see, it's got steering wheel controls you can actually set up. I have not set them up, so I can't tell you exactly how good they operate or so. Let's see, car media settings, so you can go into it and you can set your settings. You got everything from auto navigation to OSD time, rear view mirror, so in case you want to put on your rear view mirror attached to it or so, you can get those these days. It has, let's see, sound functions, and the factory, you have to put in the password. You can get that online pretty easily. I've looked for it. I came up with the password if you want to reset things. And then the GPS, the actual sensor itself, I do have that installed, but I barely have used the GPS in this unit. Sorry about the glare. Let me see if I can pull this thing a little bit further. It does look a little bit blurry right around this edge for some reason. I don't know, but the screen itself is relatively clear. I do have the Play Store attached to my Wi-Fi currently. It does take a minute to load up some things. As you can see, it there it goes. Alright, it starts to load up. Okay, so almost any app you can think of, any app that you really would want, like you do on a tablet or so, you can download it pretty much as long as it's compatible with this unit. It'll let you know if it is or not. The browser is pretty decent, but it also takes a minute to load up. But when the unit works, it's really pretty decent for the price, to be honest with you. It's not too bad. There are other higher end units, but they do cost a lot higher price. It does have other functions for reverse camera, so in case you want to put in your reverse camera, you can hook it up to it. I currently do not have one. As you can see, it takes a minute to load up some of the apps or so, especially if it says it has 1 gig of RAM. But without actually going into the settings, let's take a look what we have for settings. It's got equalizer as well, calculator. There's the DVD player, DVR in case you want to hook that up. You can check your email. Steering wheel controls, there's the TV function, the radio, Google settings. Okay, let's go into regular settings and see. Okay, according to this, let's see, it's got apps, storage. Okay, let's see, storage. Okay, it says total 831 megabytes. Like I said, I do have a 32 gig. Here it is right here. 32 gig chip installed, and it says currently I have 12 gigs left on it with all my music and some test files and such. Let's go back again and see what we have for settings. Alright, come on. Let's go. Okay, currently it is not doing anything. Alright, come on. Yeah, as you can tell, sometimes the unit is not exactly the best. It does operate pretty decent sometimes. It has its little hiccups or so, and I'm not sure why, but there it goes again. It starts to clean itself up, I guess. As for the music itself, it's pretty decent. Let's see here. I don't know why sometimes it does run slow, but other times it's very good. Sound is pretty decent. That's the installed MP3 player that comes with the unit or so. Of course, you can download your own. I downloaded Rocket Player, and it's pretty decent. It plays all the music or so. As for DVDs, you can play, let's see, I do have a few that are installed on the unit into the SD card, and you can play those as well. Let's see, as soon as it loads up. Of course, you can download all the file managers you want. You can go into, let's see here, SD card. Okay, and it's saying Smart Charge. I don't know exactly what that is. Okay, and then currently I have photos, videos. Let's go into videos real quick, and let's try to see if we can play a movie and take a look at what it looks like. Let's see here. Okay, and then this is a test movie that I do have on my SD card. And as you can see, it's pretty good. I mean, it's not too bad. Of course, you can fast forward.
What is this place? Where are the carts?
You gotta make one.
What? No. Look, kid, bad idea. Trust me. I don't make things. I break things.
Well, it looks like you're gonna be stepping outside your comfort zone then, Gladys. Ooh, this is a good one.
Yeah, I mean,
Welcome to the bakery. Let's bake a car. What is this? Another game?
Yeah, well, it's a mini game.
You have 1 minute to win it. What?
Come on, now.
Go! Mixing! Put the ingredients in the bowl.
So as you can see, the movie itself is actually pretty decent. You actually have a top controls up here. It looks like a little mini circle that sits up at the top right here, and you can hit that. You can move that around, and it lets you go to anything, to the app drawer, to the home, to the back button, and then if you want to make a blank screen or so. So let's just go back to home or so, and then you hit it again, and then it goes back up into the menu or so. As for the DVDs, I really haven't used them a lot, but let's see what kind of quality it has with the DVD. It does load it up pretty quick too, to be honest with you. I mean, it's really not too bad as for quality for things. Okay. Of course, it's telling me that the can't drive while watching it or so. And I don't have the emergency brake plugged in, so I can't really test that, I guess. I did want to test at least one of the DVDs just to see what kind it is, but it's let's see here. Let's see if I can find the DVD player. Maybe it'll let me. No, it does not look like it'll let me without attaching the brake, which I do not have attached. It is playing, you can hear it obviously, you just cannot see it. But it does play DVDs, it does play CDs, and everything else. That's about it for this unit. It's really not too bad for its price, to be honest with you, if you can get it for used or so. Like I said, I have not had it installed in this Corvette for very long, but it is pretty decent so far. It plays all kinds of music that you need, and there's all kinds of different functions you can use, things like that. Overall, it's a pretty decent unit. Like I said, it does have some hiccups for some things, but other than that, it's not too bad for its price. Let's see, you can detach this, and then it has the place for, there is the micro SD, and then it's also got a slot for a GPS micro SD you can install as well, but I do not have that one. But it does retract, and sometimes it gets stuck when it goes into the retract mode, but sometimes it's just great. I have not set the clock on it or so. But don't forget to comment below. This is the review on the Xtrons d788a, and it's an Android HD CarPC. We will be giving away one winner if you comment below on this unit, a 32 gig USB drive free. Don't forget to watch our video for that winner. We'll announce in that video, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. This is Mr.Vette, and we're just unboxing electronics, reviews, and more. And have a good day.